back to Tony Northeastern. Hope you're all keeping well and enjoying your railways, or enjoying other people's railways, and talking about other people's railways. There's just a new YouTube channel come out on YouTube. A young lad just put a video up. The YouTube channel is called Central Railways. If you want to give them a look, please do. Right, before we move on, the diesel yard is virtually finished. I've got a few figures here and there. As you know, the bridges are finished and the scene has taken on shape. It's turned out a lot better than what I expected. This whole area from the gasometer all the way through the depot has taken roughly about 2 months to do, but it doesn't look like 2 months worth of work here. This is a nice little scene here. It looks to me like the foreman there is telling the drivers of the good old days when this used to be a steam yard, and he's got his pet dog there behind him, old Trigger. Yeah, he's got a really fancy waistcoat on. I think he's due to retire, I think. Right, so what have we been up to? Not a lot. The brick wall has been added along the front of the diesel yard, so that's complete. So the next step from here would be to add a little extension on the baseboard to include the road from there all the way to the pub there, and maybe even put a garage in there, but that will be for another time, because we're going to move on from this area now. I've been up here pondering where to go, what to do next, because there's so much of it to do. So I thought I'd have another look at High Shields. Now, the last job I did at High Shields was, of course, the vicarage, and I said I'll come back at a later date to put in some street lamps, and I have done. I've put in one there, one by the station entrance, and another one just here. But there is one more to go in beyond that brick wall, just between the bus and the brick wall. I've painted that one. I'm just waiting for it to dry. So the next job is, I've got a space there. There's another one of these terrace houses to go there, and that will finish this scene off. That and the lamppost will finish this area completely. And that's about it, really. So the next job to do is to paint another lamppost. Just a quick tip, I don't know if you can see this very well, but in this area here, looks like it's been a water spillage from the crane here. And basically what I've done there, I've used Humbrol gloss varnish, and it still looks wet now, but it's not, it's dry. It's just because it's the varnish on a matte surface, and it looks like it's absolutely soaking wet. And here's another example of where I've done exactly the same thing using the gloss varnish, and it looks absolutely soaking wet. That looks like it's overrunning with water. So what I did was I put the gloss down very heavy here and just slightly brushed it on the sleepers, but put it in heavy where you think the water is going to lie. And it looks a treat. Okay, that's another tip. Right, here's one of those lampposts. All I've done is they came black and I've just painted the actual stem of the lamppost a very, very light grey. And the cables on the ends are very, very, very fine. I have twisted the two cores together just to give them that little bit of strength, because they quite easily have popped out. I had the black one come out on one of the lampposts I did, and luckily it's the black one which is soldered to the lamppost itself, and the red one goes all the way up. You can just see it there come out one tube and go up the other tube all the way up to the LED itself. So I just thought I'd show you that. So you just got to be careful with these because they're so delicate, these cables. And that one's got its resistor on ready. Some lampposts you buy do actually have their resistors soldered onto them. Oh, a quick tip is for tinning the cables is to dip them into your flux first before soldering. It helps the solder attach to the wires. Okay, right, so I'll go and fit this one over at high shields and we'll see it illuminated. Okay, this is the last lamppost to be fitted here at High Shields, because I think High Shields now is well and truly lit up. There is more lampposts to go elsewhere on the layout, over at Pelaw junction. There's a couple to go in over there, but that's a completed scene now. Okay, we're over here back at Pelaw junction, and over there I have installed a lamp, and beyond the gasometer there's a lamp post in there as well. So that lights up that little area there. So this whole area has taken me just over 2 months to do. There's still maybe little bits and pieces to do in the future. We'll have one last look at the diesel depot. Yeah, it's a good little spot this for watching trains go by. So, I shall leave you with this, and hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. It's a very short video, so I should just leave you with a few trains running. Catch you again next time. Bye.